the street, alright, so we chop it, so we do it. Lock down and we a lock down the street, so we chop it, so we do it. We say when you come for lock down the street, all I'm full of we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. So we do it. This a rhythm I lock down the street. So we chop it. So we do it. This a when you come feel lock down the street. Alright, so we chop it. So we do it. Lock down and we a lock down the street. So we chop it. So we do it. This a when you come feel lock down the street. All I'm full of we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. All I'm full of we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of we go play back again. See them tackle up the big tune. Street, alright, so we chop it, so we do it. Land down and we a lock down the street, so we chop it, so we do it. street. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everyone say, yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tapping up the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everyone say, yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tapping up the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everyone say, yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tapping up the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everyone say, yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them tapping up the big tune.
Welcome, folks. Check. Welcome to the Flight Sim Broadcasting Network. My name is Jason. If you're just joining us, you want to know what we're about. It's three things: do it right, learn something, and have fun. That's what we're about on this channel. Welcome aboard. We're flying the New York Rangers from, actually, this is going to be a repo flight. This is empty. Those of you who are just signing on, we're not going to Boston just yet. We have to actually fly this airplane down to Newark. Very quick flight. We're talking 30, maybe 30 minutes tops once we're airborne. It's really going to be fast. A very fast flight, actually. It's going to be very busy for me, so I'm probably not going to say much, but welcome aboard. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right now. It helps the channel. And we are going to, basically with Coastal Airways here, we operate 121 style flying. That's what we do. So if you're wondering, hey, what's this Coastal Airways about? We're very, we try to do things the right way. We train a lot of our pilots to fly correctly. And we're going to just jump in the MD-80. We already got it started up, so we got the APU running, if you can hear that. And we're going to run our checklist, and we'll be done. All right, zero fuel weight, we've set that. Takeoff condition computer, I've already done it. Stabilizer trim set. Flap takeoff selector is stowed. Takeoff bugs and TRP, we have already set checked. Fuel and fuel pumps are on. We've got about 20,000. We're tankering fuel, if you're wondering. We're just going to tanker up over there, so we don't have to take any on fuel over to Boston. Hopefully we don't have to. That'd be great. Let's close our doors and let's get the heck out of here. I think we're ready. So that door is closed. The aft stairs are coming up, and the only way we can get the aft stairs up, you've got to actually throw the pumps on. Hope you folks had a great week. There it goes. Pumps on. Doors are coming closed. Doors are now closed. And then finally, the hydraulic pumps are on high. They are. We don't have any ATC on board. We have JFKs on. That's it. Before start checklist is complete. Let me check in here. We've got Sean. What's going on, my friend? On the 888 subscribers. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it, man. We've got Max Racing in the house. How are you doing, Max? Can't wait for the ETOPS flight. We got a 5x5. Thanks, Max. Appreciate it, my friend. And by the way, I did see your approach, bud. I don't know if you saw my email back. I did see your approach. It looked good. Christopher, we just have to set up an appointment. Maybe we could do an interview with you next. Christopher says, I'm doing a Houston down to Fort Myers, and then I'm taking a break. Nice. Well, good to have you on board, everyone. Let's go and get a pushback. All right, so I'm going to come up here. Lights are good. Anti-collision lights on. By the way, the Rangers are playing now. I know the score. It's at the end of the second period. I'm going to watch the third period tonight. So we were up 3-1, which was good. They were actually, if they lost to Anaheim, which they still could do, it would be pretty bad. All right, we're going to go ahead and prepare for push and departure here. Do you want to start the engines before pushback? I do not. All right, we got the beacon lights on now. We're in the MD-80 3. We're going to be taking runway 34 for departure to the north. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and throw this to the on position. 1, 2, 3. TARA is on, and I'm going to give it a call once we get going. We're ready to go here. I do have to do a couple things, just housekeeping issues. We'll go ahead over here, setup, flight mode's on, night mode's on. That will be great performance. I'm actually going to throw our landing data in there right now. Just one less thing I have to do. EWR, we're going to be 22. I want to say 22 left. I've already got it programmed. Yep, it is dry. We're doing, the winds are 290, 240 at 7. That is correct. Outside air temperature is 10. We've got Rev 34 runway 22 left. We're going to go flap 15 over 40 and 30-34. 30.34, yes, manual. We're actually going to go with medium. Landing weight is going to be right around, I wrote it all down. Landing weight 108, very light. Like I said, folks, we're empty. So when we're empty like that, okay, we're going to push. We're going to go nose to the right, tail to the left. And let's go ahead and do that. Nose right, tail left. Release the parking brakes. Parking brakes coming released right about now. Let's go. Brakes released, and we are going to start number 2. All right, starting this airplane is a pretty straightforward process. We're going to go ahead and throw this to the on position. Make sure that we do have duct pressure, which we do. And we're going to throw the ignition switch to Bravo. I'm going to flip that switch, go to the right side. You're going to see right start valve open. And here we go. We've got rotation coming in, fuel flow. Shelton, how are you? When we get to 22%, we'll throw on the fuel. Good evening. What Dorito said. What did the Dorito say to his son? I don't know. I don't know. I got one for you too. All right, there we go. We got light off coming in. Timer's up. I'm going to actually go ahead and click reset. We'll run that and we will throw that. All right, good. EGT's up. We're going to go ahead and flip that off. Good light on the bus. You're a chip off the old block. That's pretty funny. I like that. That was a good one. Why did the cat... Why do cats actually lick up or like hairballs? Why do they do that? All right, I'm going to shut the door. You're in position, set the parking brake. That's because they like a good gag. Ha! It's pretty funny, isn't it? I thought that was funny too. All right, couple of dad jokes to start us off. All right, left side coming on. There we go. We got pressure coming in. Start valve is open on the left side. Go ahead and fire it up. We're pretty light here, folks. This is going to be a pretty quick flight over into Newark. I'm actually already ready to go for the approach. Howdy, what's going on, Chicago? How are you? Chicago Skyhawk checking in. 22%. Here comes the fuel. Fuel on. Watch the EGT. Make sure you don't spike red. There's the light. Gets about 250. We'll kill it. All right, starter coming off. Starter's off. It's off. 2 good lights, folks. Nice. All right, 2 good lights. As that comes up, let's go ahead and check this. We're going to check our power. All good to go. That's good. Straight across here, APU coming off now. Air is off and the master's off. And I'm going to have to... I can't stretch my head that far over on that side of the panel, so... That's off. That's good. We're going to go ahead and douse the lights here. Flood's off. That's on. and we are good to go. We're actually meeting the team there. What's going on right now is they're playing Boston. Very interesting. I mean, excuse me, they're playing at the Garden right now. They're playing Anaheim. Armed, and flaps coming set. Flaps going to be set 13, I believe. So let's see if we can get a 13 mark. That's 11. One more notch. Let's see if we can get it to 13 here. Okay, we got that and a green light there. All right. Master caution reset. Dim's coming on. Let's do this. Air conditioning panel is not set. These are coming on auto. We're going to go ahead and throw this to off. All right, ISOs are closed. Pitot heat, ignition. We've already set that. Ignition's off. Pitot heat's on captain side. Anti-ice is off except for the windshield. Flight controls, we're going to check them. Free and correct. Good to go. Or we just know it's free. Flaps and slats. Flap 13 and slats are set as well. Transponder is on TARA and pneumatic crossfeed are closed. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5803, taxi runway 34. Brakes off, let's go. Now this airplane's going to be very light, so I don't need to add any fuel. Welcome to another MD-80 flying. We get a lot of time on this MD-80 in this channel. Shelton, how are you? Good evening, Captain. Why did the Dorito? Okay, got that. All right, we got the cat with the hairball, right? What do you call a chicken coop with 4 doors? I don't know. Do you have multiple monitors? I do have multiple monitors, my friend. Dewan, how are you? He's checking in. That's cool. Anyway, welcome. We are on vacation starting today, which is awesome. So we're going to be getting some flying in here. That's for sure. I might do some impromptu stuff. If I can get around, get some time, I can do it. We've got a couple of road trip games we've got to do. We got to fly them up to. I believe we're flying them up to. We're going up to. We got to go Boston and back. We'll fly back to Boston tomorrow. Maybe if I can get around to it tomorrow night, it won't happen because I'm going to be out. Maybe it'll be a late night. We might do a late night flight tomorrow, folks. When I get back, it'll probably be like 9 or 10. So I might do one there. Make sure these dang lights are on. Good. Okay, crossing runway 29er. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5803, crossing runway 29er, Westchester. Lights coming on. This thing is so light, we go so fast. Cleared on both sides, and the lights are on. A chicken sedan? That's the second chicken joke I heard today. All right. You know what? I heard I really, really can't stand insect puns. They just bug me. Best part is like nobody gets that. I'm like, wait, what? My daughter's always saying, "Would you stop? Would you stop that?" All right, I'll stop it. Brakes coming on. Let's do this before takeoff. Takeoff config. I'm gonna go ahead and just push one up. I'll push it back down. It would normally go off. Good. Ignition selector. We're going to go on alpha on this one. Altimeters are set. ABS and spoilers are armed. Before takeoff checklist is complete. All right, ready, folks, in the chat. Here we go. I'm not ready. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let me lock this so you don't go all over the place. All right, chutes on. Here we go. Let's get the chutes on. I almost forgot. Now that was a good one. I don't know, what one did I say? Oh, the bug? That was funny. The bug one's funny. They bugged me. Okay, here we go. If I can get the belt on me. Excellent. There we go. All right, Shelton. Here we go. Shoots on, guys. Ready? Time to restrict me so I can't move. It's fun. Especially when Cliff is here. We got to get Cliff going. That would be fun. All right, you guys ready to go? When we take off here, we're just going to rotate pretty much straight ahead. We're going to climb to an altitude of approximately 1,000 feet. Once we hit 1,000 feet, 295 on the heading. I'm going to go ahead and click heading select right now, so we can just do that. And that's it. We're going to climb to 3,000 feet. We'll hold. Then we'll climb up to 12,000 feet. Pretty much direct to SJ, then Sevi, then over to Spartan, or Spartax it's called. Maybe I could just go direct to Newark from there. So we'll see. I might just go direct to Newark, depending if anybody's online or not. Looks like we're good to go. You guys ready to rock? Let's do this. Lights are on. We're going to go bright. Let's come up. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5803, taking runway 34 Westchester. All right, let's go. Brakes clear on the left. Here, outside. Boy, I'm taking that a little too tight, that turn. Remember, I'm not in a 7.3, I'm in an MD-80. So you gotta turn a little on the wide side. All right. We're going to rotate 20 degrees. This thing's going to be a rocket ship, so I'm going to hit 3,000 pretty quick. And I'm not going to restrict myself on the climb. We're going to come up a little bit more, right? And we're going to do about 9,000 and then hold. I might go manual until I get it comfortable. All right, you guys ready? Let's go. Throttle's coming up. Okay, thrust is coming up, and auto throttle is on. Here we go. Takeoff thrust is set. Okay, clamp. Get on center line here. Cross check. A bit of a crosswind. Go. There we go, nice on the nose. Little bit of rudder off. And we got a positive rate of climb. Gear up. 20 degrees on the rotation, we'll hold that. Once we hit 1,000, we'll turn that heading where we need to be. There's 1,000 feet. There we go on the turn. Bug it up on the speed while we're in the turn. We're not going to go very far on the turn. There we are. Looking good. There's 3,000 coming up. Well, it's just 2,000. All right, I'm going to roll out right there. Whoop. A little bit big on the roll. All right, there's 3,000 feet. Beautiful night, folks. What a beautiful sunset here. All right, we're coming in pretty good. I'm just going to start pitching the nose down about 15 degrees. We're still really light. I'm going to jump on the throttle and go climb thrust. And climb thrust is set. Pull the power back. Ready for flaps. Flaps 11. Start retracting those flaps on schedule. Get the speed down. I want to hold about, I'm going to hold about 22-ish. There's 5,000. I'm going to push the nose down 10 degrees now. Okay. Flaps 0. Just passing that 180. There's the Hudson River, so I'm going to start our turn right now if nobody's going to... I'm going to go ahead and get this airplane configured the way I like it. Autopilot is coming on, so I'm going to hold heading select. Okay, and then we've got a vertical speed on the climb here. We're going to go slats up. Slats are up, that's off, and I'm going to stow this. All right, we're not going to do much of, in terms of any... We're really just not, because we're going to go basically vector straight up. So I'm going to do that right now. Go to the arrivals. We're going to go 22 left. And I want to do 22 left over at Izeko if I can get it. I don't want to do a star, so I'm going to go execute. Izeko. Zappy. Alright, let's go right direct. SJ, Zappy, execute. We're going right there right now. Let's go. Alright, that speed is too much. Sorry guys, let the speed get away from me a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go VNav climb. Here we go. 240 on the speed. Going to roll the heading bug over. We're going to climb to 9,000 and stop. And then I'm going to get ready for the approach because it's coming right now. All right, Zappy's 2,000 feet. So I'm going to hold this right now. There's 8 for 9. We're just going to climb to 9 and hold. Let's see what we've got. I've got approximately 20 nautical miles. Runway, I think that's Teterboro ahead of us right there. We're just the Hudson River, so we're just going to keep on trucking this way. We're going to keep it about 240 on the speed. We're descending. Airplane, I do not want you to descend. I don't know what you're doing, but I didn't want you to descend in the first place. Vertical speed. All right, I'll just change that trajectory to the positive, not the negative. And actually, I'm going to hold right there. You know what? I'm just going to level it off. I'm going to level it off because it's coming. I've got the thrust. We got to get down to 2,000 feet, but we're going to stay right about, we'll descend down right now to, altitude. We'll go down to 5,000. Now, I could do this because there is no ATC, right? So that's the only way this is happening. All right, vertical speed. We're going to drop down now. We'll start our descent into the area. Let me go ahead and drop down. This is a very fast flight. Runway's in sight. It's right there. See it? We're going to go 2-2 on the left side, so I'm lining up to it right now. And then we're going to go to Boston. So that's coming up. I'm going to go ahead and throw this to medium. Lights coming on. I've got the aircraft. Heading select. That's not the heading apparently. There we go. Okay, flaps idle. Slats coming down. Got a master caution. Arts and up. Let's go throw that up. That's good. Call them up. Newark traffic, Riptide 5803 on final, runway 22 left, Newark. And the Rangers are right down there. So they'll get bussed over. Got a master caution, center fuel pressure is low. Gonna just turn that off. There we go. You can see it's pretty busy. I'm not joking. 219 on the course. Let's go ahead and try that again. 219 right there. Speed's looking good. Here come the flaps. Flaps set, and we're looking for 126 on the ref. One more notch. Hit it. 15. Speed down. Okay. If you do not want to descend airplane, I will descend you myself. Because we have to get down pretty quick. We need to be about 2,000 feet. I zecoed about 3,000. Here comes the gear. I'm going to drop the gear. We're flying over Teterboro. That's Teterboro right below us. I got the altitude. We're going to set down to 2,000 feet. Okay, speed's coming back too. Going to go ahead and reset this. 1, 2, there we go. All the way down. I will take over here in just a little bit. All right, you can see how the airplane is drifting. Right there is MetLife Stadium. You can see we're flying right over that thing. Just a minute. We are right where we need to be, actually. Nice. Doing pretty good. So I'll go ahead and decrease that descent rate a little bit. Jump on profile and take over. Okay, my plane. Auto throttles off. Flight director is... Keep it where it is. There's MetLife. And then I can see if you can get a glimpse of Manhattan down there. It's on the other side. Lining up on the right side. 2500. Landing lights coming on. Okay, I'm going to adjust. Flap down 28. Speeding up just a little bit. Get some speed in there just a little bit. There's Manhattan. Man, I tell you what. Flap 40. Landing checks. Give me 1 second. We are armed. Okay. Newark traffic riptide 5803 on final. Short final 2 to left. Newark. Speed's coming in. There we go. A little bit of a crosswind here. We got 31 knots on the crosswind, so this is going to be lovely. Anybody know the weather over there right now? Because I got to METAR and it said it's 6 knots, not 30. So that's going to be an interesting deal. There we go. Got the speed back in there. Looking good. Nice crosswind. Yeah, I can't see comments right now. I'm pretty busy, obviously. But when we land, we're going to actually back taxi all the way over here. And this is the new scenery. We featured this scenery last year. Flight director's off. That's just stupid. We don't need that. Slightly high. Okay, let's do this. Gear down. 3 green. We're going to go ahead and flip that to... Nope. Flip that to go around if we need it. There we go. Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps are set 40-40 green, and our ABS is set as well. Landing gear, ignition, spoilers, and flaps. Landing checklist is complete. 1634. Alright, so I'm getting really high now, and you can see this wind is starting to die down a little bit. So that's why you don't want to use auto throttle. Alright, I'm just going to shut it off, and then I'm going to regain the profile here and use my throttle now to get us the correct. That's 10 knots now, slowing it down. Nice down pitch in here. Alright, looking good. Just going to push the throttles just ever so slightly. We are on target. Trim that thing back. We keep going down. We will definitely have an issue. Alright. .400 feet, looking good. Crosswind now is 6 knots on the nose.
Getting traffic, nice spot lined up on the right.
200.
We're a little low, I know. Trying to get it on the spot here, folks.
50. 40.
Nice displaced threshold. Let's get that nose up. Get it up, get it up, get it up, get it up. Reversers. Speed brakes. Out of reversers. I got the airplane. Alright, there's our repo. We're done with that. We're going to have to go ahead and program, get our dispatch going for the next flight into Boston. Welcome to Newark. Did I grease it too much? I hope I didn't grease it that much. We need to get going. We can't have an inspection. All right, let me, we'll cross this right here and we'll stop the aircraft. And then I got to figure out, Sean, I think we're going to the other side, to the north side, right? All right, we'll stop right here, folks. Let me take a look at the chart. I think we're going north side, so we're going to go cross echo here. We'll keep the lights on. We'll cross echo, and then we'll find out what we're doing. Flaps coming in. Speed brakes. I don't need that. Newark traffic, Riptide 5803, crossing 4 left, 22 right. Newark. On echo. Hatchet, what's up, buddy? Welcome aboard. Glad you joined us. We just landed here at Newark. We're going to pick up the team after the game, which is going to be in about 30 minutes. Not really. It's probably like another hour for them, but that's okay. All right, we're crossing on Echo. Once we're through Echo, we've got one more runway. And I want to say it's north, isn't it, Sean? It's going to be over here. We're going to turn up this way. Oh, you stupid thing. Yeah. It's over by the north side, isn't it? It's like way up there. It's over the cargo area. Yep. All right, north side. I thought so. Look at how pretty this is. This is Drzecki. How do you say it? Drzecki? I can't say it. Can anybody say that? Because I can't. I have a struggle with that always. I'm going to have to shut an engine off. I am going to shut an engine off. Number one's coming on. Shut. Number one coming off. I don't need that on. APU's coming on. Right. Somewhere up here. I can see it. There we go. Alright. APU's starting. We're going to take this. Basically, we're going to be running Echo all the way up. No, we're not on Echo. We're on Romeo. Hang on. Bravo. We're going to take Bravo all the way down. Bravo. And then Romeo. And then we'll take Romeo all the way in to the straight across. And that's probably going to be where we are. Looking at the chart, is it the west? I think it's the west. I think it is, if I remember. Is it 1 on the chart, Sean? Is it area 340? I don't have my paperwork in front of me. I got to look. Yeah, I'm between periods as well, I know. At least I saw the first two. These are coming off. APU is online. There we go. Newark, New Jersey. And the Rangers are down here somewhere. After the game, they'll hit the showers, hit the airplane, fly them to... Whoa, we'll fly them to Boston. I hit the wrong button. That's why it was turning on me. Okay, we've got Romeo. Yep, north side off of Zulu. Yeah, I see that, but is it Zulu? Is it area 340? Is it, or is it the other one? UAL cargo. There's two cargos. I don't know which one we're doing. I told you that was a fast flight. And we actually charge them for this, by the way. We charge them for repositioning. So if they want to be picked up at Newark, we're going to charge them for that. I think we charge them for the hour. I think we charge them a full hour.
555, we're passing flight level 100, direct code, climbing to flight level 360.
Looks like he's departing. We got one runway coming in. Newark traffic, Riptide 5803, crossing 1129, Newark. Larry says, "Good job, Captain." Hey, thanks, Larry. Appreciate it, man. This is these quick flights like that. They could be very, very stressful, especially when you're trying to do 1,000 things. We are cleared on the left, cleared on the right. I'm gonna go ahead and start FSLT as well, because we're flying into Boston. You guys need to see that. That'll be fun. give us some traffic. Okay, lights are now coming off. We don't need those on. I think it's in the cargo section. I think it's in UAL cargo, if I'm not mistaken. That's so much better with one engine to control the taxi speed. Otherwise, we're so light, the thing just wants to take off on you. All right, this is an MD-80, so we're going to let the nose go over this line, and now we'll start turning. There we go. Straighten her out. I've got to look at my my paperwork. Once you get everything squared away for Boston, what's the plan? To wait for the team? You'll get off the airplane, stretch your legs. I'm actually gonna program the aircraft right away. So we've got to get a dispatch briefing going. It's gonna take us probably about. All right, hold on right here, folks. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab our paperwork really quick. We have plenty of time. I'll call dispatch and say, hey, what's going on with this? Larry, how are you? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Coming in with the big spot right there, bud. Appreciate it. You should hear the alert. I hope you do. That was nice of you. Thanks for supporting us. Cool. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you folks the paperwork. I don't need that. We need this. Sean's really great at hooking us up here in the charter department. He gets us ready to go, and normally I save this. It's such a I didn't even remember I had to repo the aircraft. So that's my bad. That's me going, wait, what? And he said, you are flying to Newark tonight, right? I'm like, There you go. All right, so we've got repositioning flight, no passengers on there. We're parking signature ground support, ramp Charlie 8. Oh, signature is probably going to be the FBO. It's probably going to be right there. Let's kind of see if we can get GSX to recognize this. It's the cargo, I'm assuming. Nope. Let's see. Gate Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Northeast parking. I'm just going to try this. And we're saying 8 ramp on the ramp. No. Should we do a follow me? This is the one thing I would love to have. All right. Zulu 4, he's saying. So we're going to go keep going straight. All right. That's right. Boy, what a beautiful aircraft. The sounds are so good on this aircraft. I can't wait till we get the other sounds going. It'll be really nice. So we're going to go up Zulu 4. This is Zulu 5. We'll pass 5. We're going to pass. Zulu 4 is going to be up here. So what we'll do, Shelton, I think Shelton asked. Yeah, we're just going to basically get this aircraft ready to go for the turn. We're going to be not really shutting it off. We did request ground power on the airplane, so we don't have to burn the APU forever. Captain, where did you get the cool pilot shirt? Oh, this? All right, I got a cargo aircraft coming in. Newark traffic, Riptide 5803, taxiing cargo side, Zulu 4 on the ramp. Where did I get the shirt? This shirt I got from Jetstream, it's called. And it's not Jetstream, it's Jetseam. I love their shirts. I've been wearing these for years. Really nice shirts. Okay, you can see I'm staring down an aircraft here. This airplane is not fictional. This is somebody flying on VATSIM. And we're playing chicken. I don't know what he's at. I might have him go. He might have to go to another way. That's a big bird. am on 122.8, right? Yep. All right, well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to taxi past him and go down Zulu 3, and then we'll cut around. That's a big airplane. It's got a lot more lug nuts than I do. That's for sure. All right, I'm going to tell him. Newark traffic, riptide 5803. We're going to be go ahead and pass Zulu 4. We'll end up on Zulu 3 around this A330. Hey, big fella. She's probably looking at me like, what kind of an MD-80 comes in here? So we're just going to have to back taxi out. We're going to turn over here, and then we'll have to kind of flip it around that A330. Jeffrey, what's going on? He says, Mad Dog. Yeah, we're in the Mad Dog again, man. This is what you pay for, right? You pay for the Mad Dog flying. All right, does that airplane go? No, he's just sitting there. What are you doing? Somebody tell him he's in our way. Gosh. All right. Does anybody see GSX anywhere? I see GSX, but this airplane's in my way. I'm trying to snake past this. We are clear on there. Let's go outside, have a look. Plenty of room.
Mic check, mic check.
5x5.
Is that Airbus on the ground at Newark on the street?
Say that again?
The Airbus that was taxiing at Newark Zulu, are you on the street to see?
I'm not an Airbus. I'm a MD-80. I'm guessing it's here. Like, I don't even see these guys. This is where we're going. All right, I'm gonna stop. Brakes on. APU's online. Engines off. Right. Now cut off. Boom. Those off. Let's go ahead and light this thing up so we can see. And then we'll flood it up. All right, on the overhead, just make sure we're good. Galley, I'm going to keep on. All right. That's good. APU is on. That's off. 1, 2, 3. Off. That's up. Good to go. And finally, anti-collide is off. All right. That was fun. Man, that was a quick haul, wasn't it? Jeez. All right, I'll get to your comments here in just a minute. We're going to get this aircraft ready to go for the next flight. We're just going to come over to here. And we'll go aircraft services. We'll open our main doors, open the forward stairs, and actually we're going to drop the aft main or else they don't board for some dumb reason. And last but not least, pumps off. Depressurizing.
Newark traffic, United 169, we're taxiing position 122 right for takeoff. Traffic.
All right, we're going to come over here. I'm going to set the GPU on, even though I probably would keep it off. I'm not going to burn the APU for 2 hours. That's not going to happen. And we don't have 2 hours to wait, so there we go. I just want to get some GPU on so I'm not burning all this gas. All right, that is on. That's on. APU is coming off. 1, 2, and then APU is off. That's it. I'm looking around. I don't know. I think we're supposed to be around here. I don't know, Sean. It's going to be here for now. How's that?
Traffic United 169 will clear for takeoff on to right.
All right, let's do this. The height of civilized entertainment is Coastal Mad Dog NHL Charters. That's right. Like watching your stream. Well, thank you, Larry. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully we can provide you some form of entertainment and maybe learning, right? That's kind of what I hope to do. All right, I've got to log this in the books. Let's go ahead and get our loading error. You must select the simulator type. What the heck? Okay. Did that not take? Okay, hold on. I've got... I don't know what's going on here. That's not right. Okay, hold on. My ACARS just went dumb on me. So let me see if I can file ACARS first. We get ACARS filed. We'll go ahead and start getting this aircraft. You must... I did that. Okay. Okay, like I lost all my stuff. Simulators, throwing that air, native scenery, we have make runways.
Traffic United 169, we're cleared to right. Traffic cleared.
Yeah, something's jacked up. That's alright, we'll have to do it manually. I'll fill it in manually. That's a good thing. I didn't write my out and off time though. Dang it. It's alright, we'll get that here in a minute. Let's see if I can get this going. Really quick on this side. What I'm going to do now, folks, is I'm going to get the dispatch up and running. I think the weather's great up in Boston. We'll stretch our legs for a little bit, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. Very soon, I have to tell it where we are. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Let me try to do one thing really quick. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to try to get my ACARS working. It just updated. That's the problem. So when it updates like that, it never usually happens, but this time it like wiped all my data out, which is not cool. System, light, dark, check there, check there. I already did this. Flight sim. Make runways. We're going to click save and see if I can get this thing to recognize who we is. Profile and settings are saved. Good. Well, there we go. Now I'm going to click save again. Saving our profile. It's now logged me in, so that's really good. And if I go...
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear.
That's awesome.
Wind shear.
Appreciate that,
Sink
by the
brake.
way. Thank you. Sorry, it was... I'm actually have to do that on... I'll do this manually. I gotta file it manually. No big deal. Did anybody know when we pushed? What was it? 30? We took off maybe 40. We say 40 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and set this to a file a new PIREP. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing so you guys can see. You're not in the dark. All right, airline. We're Coastal Airways. This is a passenger charter flight. Flight time. We're gonna say just about. I don't know, 50, let's just say 50 hours. I'm kidding. It's 50 minutes. We were at 9,000 feet. Departure airport was Kilo HPN. What do you mean no results found? What is that about? This is all of our aircraft. We are in skipjack there. I wonder why it's doing that. It shouldn't be doing that. 5803 code. I don't know. 50 minutes. I'm wondering something. I wonder if I have to do this. I shouldn't have anything to do with it. Don't know why it's saying that. Like it does, it's not recognized. I'm gonna have to do this later. I don't have time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing to work for us. It looks like I'm signed in now, so that's fine, but I'm gonna have to put myself into the airport so it recognizes where I am. And once I get that done, current airport is going to be at Newark. Kilo EWR. There's Newark. No, not Edmonton. I reverted to that. EWR. All right. Stand by, folks. What we're going to do is I'm going to save this. We're there. Let's go ahead and see if I can't get it to work. All right. Scott, what's up? He says, hope you're having a great Friday. I hope you are too, Scott. Did ACARS go on strike tonight? You know, ACARS updated on us. So I think it did an update when I was like in, you know, mid-flight or something like that. So I'm going to select new flight here. It should recognize. Yep. All right. We've got Newark to Boston. We're going to click plus key. That's going to get us into our bid system. Let's go ahead and throw that up. Just bugged out. On the intranet says on ground. Yeah. Can you write off 602 for me and I'll go make the company some money? Can I go right off? Just bugged out. Okay. What happened? Shoot. All right, so we've got Newark to Liberty. Hang on, let me get this done for you, and then I'll get your stuff going. Aircraft, Yellowfin. That is not Yellowfin. We are not in Yellowfin. We're in Skipjack. So why does it say Yellowfin? It should not say Yellowfin. Oh, I know why. I got to release it now because I've held the aircraft. Dang it. So what I got to do is, this is no big deal. I just got to think what I'm doing. What happens was when you hold an aircraft, I'm going to clean old, clean all, fix all problems. When you hold an aircraft, you actually reserve an airplane. And then when you reserve an airplane like that, you said 602, bud? Was there a maintenance problem with it? Let's see what we've got.
Kennedy traffic, Clipper 69er Papa, turning toward point
602. What's wrong with it? 602 looked okay. Let me see. One more thing, and I'll get you rolling. All right, let's go like this. November 602, right? This is going to be for one of my pilots. If the aircraft's inactive, all right, you're going to have to schedule your. You're going to have to schedule your flight. Okay. 602 says on ground, even though I have a dispatch. Okay, hang on. Okay, it's saying parked. I think I know what's wrong. All right. Give me a second really quick and I'll get it going for you. Special. Oh my gosh. We're going to fix problems. Clean all bids. All right, I want you to try it now. It should have released it. Let me see if it works. Go to fleet. 602 should say on the ground. 602, yes. You're good. It's green. You're good to go, buddy. All of our aircraft is good except for skipjack. And I gotta delete that. Oh, come on, dude. I just said I wanted it released. Okay, let me try that again. Gosh. All right, I gotta go basic, park, November 497, Charlie Sierra, park the aircraft. Aircraft wasn't fun or parked. Oh, come on, man. All right. State control. Okay, hold on. One more time. And then one more thing. Oh boy. See, this is in use. It's not in use. How do I release this dang airplane? I gotta release it. Location. Let's see if I can change it. Kind of get it the right, so it recognizes that the airplane is, it still says in use. Okay. Yeah, it's back now. That's good. Skipjack is out on duty. Yeah, I had the airplane. This is Skipjack we're in. So I'm trying to figure it out on how to release it. Now, I could do a PIREP. I'm trying to get the airplane to work to say, oh, you're not in use anymore. And I think I know why. I'm going to try it one more time. And if it doesn't work, okay, I'm going to do this. Clean all. All unused SIM brief packs are deleted. Okay. Good. So, come over here, click fleet. Don't tell me I'm in use. It says in use. Still, dang you. Why? Oh, I think I know why. Hold on. That's why. How do I get that out? Okay. What I'm going to do, let's go to my bids, and I'm going to delete and release this bid. Let's see, did it work? Wow, that's crazy. I can't even like add anything. No results. Stupid thing. Okay. Delete it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I thought I had it. I can't even remove it. That's the problem, folks. The flight we just did, I can't remove it. So it's not letting me... It's not letting me release it for some dumb reason. So click load and I click cancel. Wow. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just, I'm just going to have to... Wait a minute, let me clear the flight plan. here. I don't know. Do you have to run the clean something? I did. Or remove the sim brief packet. I got to remove the sim brief packet. I tried. Maybe you can try it on your end, Sean. It is not working for me. I might have to release the bid. Let me see. This is where it gets annoying. Clean old bids. But that's 24 hours. Fix problems. No problems. There's a problem. We got a problem here. Clean all. Sorry, hang on. I just cleaned all bids, so... Let's see if it worked. Nope. Wow. Let me see if I can do this. ACARS is running. What I'm going to try to do is load the flight and then I'll cancel it. So I'm going to click load, start. No airports or air. I know why. You stink. Okay, no big deal. I know what's wrong now. Sean, hold that thought. I know what's wrong. I got to resync the scenery. That's the problem. I bet you it works now. Resync, click save. I bet you it'll work. I just had to resync the sceneries. So it's not recognizing. I couldn't even do a manual pirate because it wasn't seeing my airports, which is dumb. Ask Cliff to do the pre-flight. I will. We're almost there. We're done now, I think. Let's see if we can get this thing done. So I should be able to come over here. Let's just try this. I should be able to come over here and click maybe. Go back, edit OFP. No. Okay. Let's try it now. Yeah, okay, it's working now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my bids. I'll go to my bids. I should just click new flight plan and this should do it. So let's say what, 50 minutes on that. We were at 9,000 feet. It was probably more like, see how it doesn't work? Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Why doesn't that work? Oh man. I thought that would definitely clear up the issue, but it can't, apparently not. It's not like pulling from the database at all. So I'll have to just, yeah, I want to delete it. There's nothing to delete though. That's the problem. Oh, you stinker. Okay, if I click that, click OK, create the sim brief, there's only yellowfin for me, so I have to go back. All right, let's try it one more time to release the packs. Ah, you stink. Okay, clean all of them. I do apologize if I just reset yours, Joseph. Poor Joseph's flying. He's like, what's going on? Okay, I have one bid. I flew it. Yeah, it's not working. It's so stupid. How do I get rid of this bid? See, that's my problem. Alright, no big deal. What I'm going to do is just track it. I'll just track it. I have to track everything. It's no big deal. Alright, let's go. Let's do it old school. We're just going to do it old school, and then I'll file both of these manually. It's no big deal. Alright, I don't have time. We don't have time to mess with this crap. Alright, let's do this thing. Nice website for coastal ops. Yeah, thanks. It is a nice website. I mean, I like it. It's just like when it updates like this, sometimes it's jacked. It jacks it up, and it definitely is screwing something up going on. I don't know. I'll have to do a manual pirate. I'll do 2. This will be another one I'll have to do. So I'm going to try to go into my state, my panel state, and then clean that. If I can return saying it's in use, but that's not true. Let me try to go the individual fleet, manage the aircraft. Yeah. I can't figure it out. It's still saying it's in use. It's because it's SimBrief. It pulled the SimBrief data. It's not because of SimBrief, but it pulled the SimBrief data and it's holding it. It's on my side where I have to release the flight and it hasn't been released yet. So it's causing a little bit of a problem because it's saying, oh, anyway, no big deal. We'll go ahead and get her done. Click new flight. Yes, I want to go here. New flight was added. I could do it this way, but that's kind of not going to be accurate. So I'd almost rather yeah, it's going to give me yellowfin. I don't want to do that. I'd rather not do it. So I'll just do it old school. All right, so let's go in old school way, which is going to be SimBrief. And then we'll just log it to normal, if that makes sense. All right, we're going to do a whole different flight here. New flight coming in. We're going to go CST. Flight number is 5803. We're going from Newark to Boston. Don't know the alternate. Let's just check it out. We've got clear skies all the way through. It's beautiful. We got really high pressure in the whole area, so that's good to go. Aircraft type is going to be an MD-80. I don't know if you guys can see this well. Probably not. MD-80. I gotta shut my window. It's freezing in this room. It should be. Where are you, you stupid thing? MD-83. We're gonna go ahead down to Skipjack, and we're gonna be taking off out of Newark, hit New Haven, right on up, and then over and in. We're coming down here an hour and 5 minutes. We do have payloads. We got to add that on there. We're going to have passengers at 60, not 610, but 60 passengers. That'll throw the freight, and the freight is going to be right around 88, 8260 on the freight. I pretty much always do that. 22 right on the takeoff. We'll depart 27 or land 27. Let's do Breezy. We can do that one, or we can do the Merit. Probably Merit Roebuck 3 is what they would give us. So let's plan on that. The weather en route, we'll go ahead and click the Navigraph high. You can see it's a really nice feature now that the Navigraph has done. Throw weather radar up there. We've got nothing to be worried about. We'll just check icing. We'll take a look at our any significant weather. We'll just basically zoom out, and you can see that's the crap right there. We are plenty good. And one last thing I want to check before we do anything. Our progs. Weather radar, get rid of that. Let's take a look at icing. And no icing to speak of. All right. That's a 24,000. We're going to be sitting right around there anyway, 27-ish. Looking good on the run. Any turbulence that we need to worry about, let's check that. There was really bad turbulence down in, yesterday I flew back from, I did a coastal flight into a proving flight actually. And unfortunately I didn't record it. I completely forgot. Turbulence is up there. Not too bad. All right, I think we're good. We'll go ahead and make sure we don't have an alternate. We don't need one. We're going to come down here. We got good freight on there. Fuel planning. We'll show our options. 25 minutes is what we're going to do. Block fuel, we're going to leave it alone. Arrival fuel, leave it alone. I am going to put a bit of extra just in case. So we're going to put 1,000 pounds of fuel on for extra. Just a little bit, just to kind of captain's fuel, give us a little bit of a leeway on how we want to do this. Let's click generate flight. Yeah, back to HPN and redo it. No, thank you. Let's not do that. Let's go and view the flight plan. All right. Fuel on board. We should have 13.6. Score. I don't think we have to even uplift fuel. And that's the point. We have 17.8. We don't have to grab the gas, and that's why we tankered up. So we don't have to spend any money, and that helps this as well. All right. That's good. I'm going to go back into here, and we are going to go ahead and export that into our SimBrief, the SimBrief downloader. You're just going to click export, and it's going to actually uplift all of that data into the MD-80. So we're good to go for that. And I'm going to stretch my legs. We'll get it going. The game is over, which is good. I thought I saw the score, unfortunately. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. They should have won. That game is a kind of a must-win for them. If they lost to Anaheim Ducks, it would be, pathetic. Like they lost to, I don't know who they lost to. It was pretty bad. All right, folks, let's get this show on the road. We've got our documents. I'm going to go ahead and upload this into my drive, and then I'm going to pull this into my my iPad, and then we'll start manipulating the numbers and getting everything done and written down so we can get this populated, okay? Go ahead and download that now. Save that like that, and I'm going to pull this over here. We'll get my iPad running. I'm going to stretch my legs just for a minute, close my window, hit the restroom, come back, we'll load the aircraft, and we're going to go. We don't need gas, so it's just load and go. How's that? And the weather's beautiful out there, so that's even better. Coastal releases coming in. We're going to go charter. I'm pulling this into my drive. If you're wondering what is he doing, that's what I'm doing. I'm basically getting that file and I'm going to dump it into my drive. We're going from Newark to Boston. That gets thrown into there. I want to pre-file this on a network. We're going to pre-file this on VATSIM. And hopefully you folks are enjoying this. I know this is kind of boring right now. 31,000 feet. I probably don't even think we're going to get there. All right, we are now programmed and ready to go. So I'm going to come over here, import the OFP, and we are going from Newark, which is Newark to Boston. Okay, and our forward bags. It's cold. I'm talking like it's really cold. It's cold. All right, we had, let's see, we're going to put 7540, and then we'll zero out the aft. Oh, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm sorry. There you go. This is our loader. So I'm just going to use this right now. We got 60-60, 75-40, nothing in the back. That's 1740. That gives us 8200, right? That's what we want. The fuel load, you can see it's 6801. But again, we don't need a lot of gas on this. So that's what the import OFP is. So I'm just going to kind of come down here. I'll get my iPad running so you can see kind of what I'm doing. And then we're going to fill this out. 5803. We're going from Newark to Boston. Departure time is going to be 23:30-ish soon. Yeah, it's 22 right now. So you figure about 23:30, give or take. We'll probably be out of here before then. Bag weight coming in at, what do we say, 1740, and I think like 1260 if I'm not mistaken. And then our cargo weight is total 8260. And our total payload, I have to get all that working. Let me go over here to flights. We're going to go ahead and dump this. Import, sim brief, pull that in. Now I'm pulling in our release that we just did into my iPad over here. I have an iPad mounted, and we are going to be writing some stuff down. This is going to be Newark. We don't need any fuel tickets, so what you would put is 494 Charlie Sierra 12. What's today, folks? 12:15. By the way, who's excited for the ETOPS flight that we're doing? We're going to do maximum plan, minimum plan 11.8, maximum planned at 13.6. 13.6 is what we need on the aircraft when we leave here. And our tanks on the arrival, so we're going to put our FOB in here, which is fuel on board. You can see that right there. So we're going to write that down to 8950. And then tank 2 is going to be 8750, nothing in the center. That gives us a total fuel 17850. So you would write that in there. Boy, I'm looking forward to the ETOPS. Yeah, ETOPS are going to be cool. We're doing a shared cockpit, by the way. We're doing a shared cockpit. That is going to be insane, right? You would write this down and then just say 13.6. And then basically for the departure FOB, you're just going to write your same numbers down here. And then 8750, 0, gallons delivered, 0. And that's it. It's going to be 17,850 pounds. I throw the signature in there. We are done. 0 fuel weight. Now this is where I'm going to pull it off my OFP or my release. It's 105.6. Now that is just a little weird. It should be 103 something. I have to investigate what is going on. That should be 103. Stand by, folks. Stand by. It should be 103.6. So when that happens, well, let's investigate, right? So we just don't want to come in and just, oh yeah. Let's go pull this up. Let's edit the flight here. I guess something has to do with the freight. All right, we got 60 passengers. Going to dump the fuel in there. Freight is 82. I'm looking. There's an estimated zero fuel weight. It's a little too high for 60 passengers. It's a little too much. I don't know why it's pushing us. The cargo. Look at the cargo. 11th. That's why. See, I knew something was wrong. That ain't right. So 1920. Let me think about this again. So we did 1920. You know what? All right, let's try this. Let's try this. Click my bids. Going over here. That's not the one. That's the one. Whatever. All right, see 1920. There it is. Cargo weight 6280. That's why. See, I knew something was wrong. I'm like, something is not right. That should not be like that. So we're going to go to edit, and then we're going to put our freight down to 6280, and that will give us the correct number, usually about 103.6 on the zero fuel. And the reason why I know that is because I fly a lot of these charters. When you fly in a lot of the charters, you ought to know generally what your zero fuel weight is going to be, because when charters are flying right there, that is the correct number. That is the correct number. We're good to go. This is the one we're going to use. So I gotta upload this again. Lots of fun. So a flight with Cliff. No. This is the shared cockpit's going to be real. It's going to be a real human, which is nice, right? I don't want to deal with that guy. Cliff's terrible. He's absolutely atrocious. So this flight, I'm going to go ahead and click unload. And one more time, I'm going to come over here and then upload all of that into there. So that I have to do that again because it reset, right? So I gotta shut this window. I'm freezing in here, which is good for the computers, but it's bad for me. All right, now I should have a zero fuel weight, the correct one. Hide that. Zero fuel weight is little stink. Unload. Import. Sim brief. Newark to Boston. There we go. All right, zero fuel weight, 103.6. We'll get this paperwork done. I'll stretch my legs. We'll load them, and we'll go 116.4. And our landing weight's going to be around 111.4. Don't know the flap yet. Don't know any of that. Okay, good to go on the rest of this stuff. We'll get the airport information, and Boston, we'll get it done here right now. Let's go to the airport. Newark weather is reporting right now. 21 minutes ago, we've got 230 at 7 knots. 230 at 7. Visibility is 10 statute miles. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature is 6. Dew point -2. Altimeter coming in 3034. We're taking 2 right on the ramp. Okay, good to go on that. Good. We'll get our times. We'll actually remember our times now and all that. All right, let's go into the FMC. We're going to start programming that right now, and then I'll get up and stretch them. How's that? Let's jump in here. We'll go index. We'll click ident. We have everything. We just landed, so we don't really need to even verify that. We are in Newark, EWR. Click that. There we go. That's all done already. Click route. I gotta delete this. All right, we're gonna go EWR to Boston. BOS. Okay, Newark to Boston. Co-route's coming in. That's gonna populate everything. 22 right out of here. Or 22 left. Are they? Can we take off on 22 left? Where's the restrictions? Let's see what we got. 22 right is going to be closest to us, so let's just do that. 22 right. On the right side, right side, right side. 22 right runway right there. We got merit, and then we're going to do an arrival. So let's go here, click that. We're doing the J Fund arrival. I'm looking at our release now. Our release says we're doing Roebuck 3. Roebuck 3 arrival, merit transition. We'll dump that in there. We'll click the route again. We'll click arrivals, departures. Go to the departure. Which one are we doing? I think we're doing the 5. It's going to be the Newark 5. So if I go to a SID and click the Newark 5, let's see what that puppy does. Does it take us to merit? It sure does. So we're going to go to the Newark 5. It's going to be a vectored, so we're going to go 22 right. That is correct. We'll click activate, execute, pref coming in, and our 0 fuel weight 103.6. Throw that in there. Our fuel schedule, we have 17,850. 17,850. Slant alpha means auto. We'll dump that in there. Reserves, we don't want to go past 6. Our cruise altitude, again, go back to your sim brief OFP or your release. We're looking at 310 on the top altitude. They might not give us that high. We'll see. And then we're looking at 260 at 39. 260/39. Dump that over there. Top of climb, negative 49 once we're at level. Right there. Good to go. Takeoff coming in. Go over to here, this side. All right, click on that. We're going to go to weight and balance, and then we're going to change this. All right, we're going to go click import OFP, Newark to Boston. That's going to populate that all. That is not correct. We're going to go ahead and zero this thing out right there. We're going to click that, and that's why we use this, right? So we're going to put in 7540 in the front end. Almost all of that baggage is going to come to the front. And then the fuel, we're actually going to make sure we get the right amount of fuel, 8950. We have to tell it that we actually are a little heavier than what it thinks, 8750, because we tankered all that fuel in there, right? So that's going to be good. It gives us a takeoff takeoff CG, 12.8. Shelton says, I'm stoked I took these 2 days off for those flights. Nice. That's cool. Hey, did you guys see the paint job? How did you like the paint job? Did anybody not see the paint job that we just did? The Spirit of Polynesia. Did you guys see that? What are your thoughts on that thing? I haven't chatted with anybody, so I don't know what your thoughts are on it. All right, we're going to do 12.8. And let's go into this. We're going to click this. We're going to go here. Takeoff. Newark. Dry. That's correct. Outside air temperature is 6 degrees now. It's dropping. 22 right. Optimum 3034. I did have it correct. 3034. Oops. 3030. 34. There you go. If you haven't seen it, you definitely got to watch it. It's It's like a minute and a half. The video is quick. 116.4, 116.4 on the takeoff weight. Calculate. There it goes. There's our numbers. So flap 5 today. Whew, that is so bright. Okay, so we're going to write this down. Flap 5. We're going to go runway 2 to right. Cell temp 50 degrees. We've got 130, 136, 145. Okay, I usually leave this blank. This section here I do for passenger flights. But on a charter like this, you just call them and say, hey, we'll be there in 20 minutes. Weather's great. That's probably what they want to hear. That's about it. All right, that's good. Everything's all set. Let's go ahead and get the GSX running. Let's see if it works. Change, revoke parking, free this from AI. Just warp me there. Show me the spot. Whatever. All right, I'm just going to forget this thing. I'm going to go to aircraft services. We're going to start boarding. Okay, we'll let that board. I'm going to stretch my legs just for a minute. Shelton says, oh my gosh, that paint job was so incredible. I can't wait to see it take to the skies. Yeah, thank you. It's really cool. All right, we're going to get out. I'm going to stretch my legs. We're almost done. We'll fire the APU, and we are gonzo. All right, we're just going to get that rolling. We'll do a walk around, and I'll be right back. Okay, folks, here we go. Let's do a walk around. We're just going to do a quick walk around inspection, and then we're getting the heck out of here. So, all right. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and check the. By the way, we just got a phone call. The team is on their way from the garden right now, so they're going to be here in about 15 minutes. All right, the AOA looks good. You're looking at the AOA indicator right there. The straighter vane is good to go. You're looking at your splash guard on the nose gear. The nose gear inflated and good. That means we didn't break anything on the landing, which was good. which we can do. We're going to come over here, check our static ports. We got one over here. We got another over here. Doors are closed. That brake is probably now cool, so we don't overheat or anything like that. Lots of United aircraft over there. Jeez. We can start FSLT. We've got that right there. Good to go. Coming across down here. That looks good. Look at our tires here. No flat spots. I didn't break anything on the landing. Maybe. Get up there and just take a look at your nacelles. They look good. Engines look good here. I'm going to have to call up the stupid GSX, aren't I? I got to get a pushback. Elevator's looking good. Stabilizer looks good. Beautiful night up here in the Northeast. This is rare for the wintertime. Exhaust looks great. Again, you're going to step through a lot of oil down here. Ooh. Everybody see a problem? I got a problem right there. Everybody see that problem right there? There's a pressurization valve. It's closed. Okay, so when we get in the flight deck, let's make sure that thing is on auto and not in the closed position, because we're going to be pressurizing. Last flight didn't matter because we didn't pressurize. All right, we were below 14,000 feet, so it didn't really much matter, but it will on this flight. So we're going to make sure it's in the auto mode. We'll go ahead and through our flows here in just a minute. Once we get back on board the aircraft, we'll get this thing going. Static's good here and good there. We are done. Let's jump back in here. All right, coming across down here. One thing I do want to check. Yep, you see that open? We'll go ahead and flip that, and it's going to go ahead and open that valve for us. There we go. Okay, good to go up on top. That looks good. That's why you do a walk around. And you think, oh, it's just a sim. But well, if you didn't do a walk around, you wouldn't have seen it. So you always want to do a walk around. That's a good idea. Seatbelts on. That's on. That's on. I didn't shut anything off. These two pumps are going to be off. The fuel's on. Emergency's off. We're good on that. APU's going to come up and run. We're going to start that right now. We got the boarding done. That's good. That's good. We don't have to test everything because we just did, right? So we're good to go on all that stuff. That's good. Landing altitude here at Boston is sea level, so pretty much 0. 303. It's probably going to be like 302 something. That's set. Coming across, we're doing the Newark 5 departure, pretty much straight out. 220 on the heading, and then we'll roll up. And I'm going to shut that ACARS. I'm going to completely close. We don't need it. We've got Chicago. I'm going to start fly-by-wire the installer here, and we're going to run our injector. Let's get some traffic going. Usually when there's no ATC like this, I'll run this and see if we can't get some traffic going on. What do you use for your walk around? I use the what is it called? Oh, what is it? FS Realistic. That's what I use for the walk around. Okay, speed. We're going to set the speed 145. Autopilot's coming off. Maybe. Okay, that's on. No, that's off. Okay. Good. Speed's coming in at what did I say? 145. Climb. We are going to climb to an altitude of approximately 22 right, 2,500. They're keeping us nice and low, so we'll go ahead and we'll have to do that as well. Oh, you stupid thing. Now I got to go to the tab. I don't like that when I got to tab it. No, I got tab hit. Get out of my way. One more. 2,500. There we go. We'll get rid of that. Okay, heading throttle is off. Good to go. That's all set, ready to go. We're going to go ahead and flip this down again to 50. And we're going to go takeoff flex, 50 it is. Reset that. Auto throttle, that's off. Auto throttle's off. Autopilot is off. Okay. I've got 130, 136. We're just going to plug this here. 136. We're getting ready to go, folks. And 145. And Monday, are we flying anywhere on Monday? Are we flying the MD-80 anywhere? Because I might do a couple impromptu flights here. Just jump in the 737 and fly. Maybe. Okay, folks, you ready to go? Let's run the checklist. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. I think we're ready. The one thing I do need to do is just check our climb, our cruise. We're supposed to cruise at 0.74. Look at our docks here, and I'm not worried about the weight. We're super light, 310. I am going to look at our cruise. We should be cruising about 0.72. So a little faster than what we want. So we'll go ahead and do, okay, let's go 0.72 until the airplane to do that. And we'll click legs, and now we're back to it. All right, run the checklist. 0 fuel weight is not set. And I do have to do a couple things before I run the checklist, so I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me do my flows like I said I was going to do. Push these up, down, coming down over to here. All right, CG was coming in at, I wrote this down this time, 12.8. So CG, want to back it off to here, 12.8 on the CG. About right there. Flaps are 5. I'll run those flaps down to 5. Too much. All right, just trim is coming in. And while it does that, we're going to go ahead and get our flaps in here. Dial a flap at 5. All right, you can see how it's not wanting to come down there. There it goes. One more, a little bit. There we go. Okay, 2,000 feet. We're on standby. We're good to go. 122.8. That is set. And we've got takeoff coming in. And we're going to arm that. And that is good to go. That's good to go. Those two are open. APU is on the line. APU is online right now. APU coming on the bus. Okay, tell them to remove. Let's throw that to run. We'll go ahead and tell them to remove ground power off the aircraft. And we'll get ready to rock and roll. Next flight after Saturday is Tuesday. Okay. Tomorrow we have a flight going to... go ahead and throw that, close that door, coming to ground. GPU is coming off. And then one last thing we're going to do, and we'll run our checks. Let's go ahead and throw the pumps on. Trans pump's on. Aux pump is on. You can see we're about a half. Okay, now we're going to run the checklist. Before start checklist, I've got 0 fuel weight. Dang it, I did it again. 1036. That's why we have a checklist, right? Is for this very purpose. When you forget to do something, that's what the checklist is for. Okay, the players are on the aircraft. I bet you the real thing is probably going to leave very soon. Probably maybe another 20-30 minutes and it's out of here. If it's not airborne already. 103.6. Okay, that's set. Takeoff conditioning computer is set. Stab trim is set. Flap takeoff selector is stowed. Airspeed and bugs. Set. Fuel pump is on. Our fuel pumps are on, and 17,800 pounds in the tanks, and we need 13,000, so we're good on that. Center tank is off. Doors closed. Hydraulics on high. Before start checklist is complete. Let's go. Let's go for a push. And a collision light is on. Now, I don't know if GSX is going to be able to push us or not. I don't know what spot number this is. I mean, I could try to ask it for a push. Let's see. If not, we can just do a manual. Change facility. Reposition here, current gate. Sure. That wasn't a very good parking. Shut up. You put me there. What do you mean it wasn't a good parking? Freaking. Do you want an engine start before? No, I don't. Just push me back, dude. Pops, what's going on? I saw the score. I think it was 5-3. I'll watch it after this. I watched the first 2 periods. Unless they lost in like the last 15 minutes, which is possible. It's just the Rangers we're talking about. If they didn't show up, they looked pretty good though. They looked like they actually tried tonight. Did I say that out loud? How'd the Islanders doing? They're playing Boston, right? What was that score? Ah, man. Okay, folks, we're going to come on the overhead here. We're going to throw this to System Bravo. They're going to hook us up to the tow bar, and we're out of here. All right, we've got takeoff flex on, 50 set there. Coming down, that looks good. Okay, we ready to rock and roll, folks? We're getting the tow bar hooked up to the aircraft right now. By the way, Coastal Airways, we are hiring right now. Get your applications in. Go to flycoastalairways.com and go all the way down. Obviously, read about us, and then go all the way down and apply to us. We'd love to have you. We just had one interview already. Now we're going to go ahead and click nose to the right. Yes, nose to the right, to the left. Let's go. Let me write my times in because I didn't last time. 20. Look at Sean. You should be very proud of me. Look at that time. 20. Look at this. 23:30. Boy, that's if that doesn't tell you punctuality, nothing will. That is fantastic. Honestly. I don't think we can draw it up better than that. We can't. Okay, what's going on with this thing? Okay. I gotta open my logbook back in. This is gonna make me take a delay. I'll be very upset. All right, let's do this time. 23:30. Oil quantity. While we push back, go. Oil quantity coming in at 14 even. 14 squared, and hydraulic is 28. Nope. 14 and then 15 on the. So 14 on the hydros and then 15 on the oil. Bum ba bum bum ba. Okay, that's good. We're on it. Yeah, Sean, you should be proud of me. I should get a raise for this. All right, folks, you ready? Here we go. On the Bravo, we're going to go ahead and throw this to the off position on the supply because we need all that air to fire into those engines. And now we're good on the supply duct. Let's go ahead and rotate number 2. Number 2 is coming to ground. I should say ground. The valve is coming open. Valve is right valve open. Here we go. We got engine spooling right now. Newark traffic, Riptide 5803 on the push here in the cargo ramp. Newark. Ooh, baby. Okay, here comes 20. Here comes 21. When we get to 22, that's when we want to put the fuel in, which we'll do right about nowish. Fuel coming in. Bingo. There's the light. Boom. Light off. We'll wait until this gets about 250. There we go. Let's kind of throw the valve off. We don't need the starter on anymore. Good light there. And now we're on the bus. Ooh. Okay, you gonna stop me or what, bud? You're just gonna keep pushing me back. All right, we're gonna fire number 1 as well. We're very close to 2-2 right. Okay, coming to start. Brakes are set. Go ahead and take me off the tow bar. Start valve, left start valve open. All right, folks, what we're looking for is our N2 gauge right here. So this is the compressor. There we go. Once we get to 22%, we're going to throw the fuel in. And why we do that is because it's got to get hot enough to do that. If you don't do that, you can get a hung start. If you do it too soon, you can get a hot start, which means that the EGT spikes because you got a fire in the aircraft, in the engines. Okay, let's throw that off. 2 good starts on the bus. Here we go. Left side, stinker. Right side, looks good. Bat volts, good to go straight across. That looks good. APU is coming offline. We don't want to burn that anymore, so we're going to go throw that off. APU air is off. Coming back here, supplies coming on. 1, 2. Now we've got both of those on as well. Coming down here, and I'm just going to crank my head over there and try to shut that. All right, I'm lazy. Sorry. Flood's off. That's good to go. I do want to come down here. That looks good. Coming across. That is good. That is on. All right, I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to throw down these. These 2 valves are actually the pneumatic crossfeed valves. Stand by for flap. Flap's coming 5. That should do it. Got a master caution on. Ardenot park brakes on. Here we go. Okay, flaps 5. We got it. Let's go ahead and do a set. Checking our flight controls, neutral, left, and right. Here we go with checklist. Air conditioning panel is set. Pitot heat and ignition. We can throw that off for now. We'll be on here in a minute. Anti-ice is off. We've got captain side on and the window heat is on. Flight controls are free. Flaps and slats set. Takeoff with agreement. Green light. Transponder is coming on TARA. Straight up. TARA there. Pneumatic crossfeed's closed. Tax checklist is complete. Brakes off. Let's go. I can't see the dang brakes to turn them off. I'll guess with you. Let's see if it goes. Yeah, we're moving. Okay. Tech checklist is complete. Let's go. Captain Danny, how are you? All right, hold on, guys. Are we cleared this way? Looks like we're clear. I'm gonna stop. You see how this is cruising here. Tap the brakes. Holy smoke. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. I had to recalibrate my my tiller. It wasn't working. All right, we're going to take this Zulu. This is Zulu. We're going to take Zulu all the way down. And the runway is going to be right there. On the takeoff, we're going to depart pretty much straight out. We'll go 220 on the heading. And that's it. Let's see how true this is. Heading coming in 220. Altitude is set 2,500 as well, so it's going to be pretty quick. I'm hoping we could take off. We'll go to 2,500, and I'll give you a good view over Manhattan. Maybe we could cut. We'll go around Kennedy, kind of south side of Kennedy. That's probably, or they'd take us to the north. I don't know what they would do, to be honest. I don't know if they would go north or south on this, is what I'm saying. Not too certain what they would do. Anyway, here we are. Let's get on the taxiway. We are cruising. Okay, we're gonna shut these lights off here. We don't need those. See how the airplane is just flying? It's because we're pretty late. I mean, we're still late. Okay, slow down, Tiger. We're getting the 22 right. It's coming up. Okay, hold, 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 hold. I got an aircraft on the runway. I don't know if he's on ours or he's on another runway. This is the start of 22 right here. It looks like he's blasting off a United aircraft. He's gonzo. Alright, this is 22 right coming up here. So it's kind of a weird thing because you can see we'll stop right here. This is the hold line. We'll do runner checklist, and then we'll make a phone call. We'll make a call and make sure that we're good to go. All right, takeoff checks. Here we go. Before takeoff config. Okay, I'm just going to check one throttle. Bang, back to nothing. Good. Ignition is coming on Alpha or Bravo this time. Bravo. Okay, ignition selector is good. Altimeter set. ABS and spoilers. Takeoff and armed. All right, folks, ready? Parachutes. Parachutes in chat, please. Let's go. Let's do this thing. And I will do that for you. And here we go. Let's do this thing. Let's call them up. Newark traffic, Riptide 5803, taking runway 22 right, departing south. Newark. Okay, landing lights coming on. I want to make sure we're good to go here. That's good to go. Nacelles are on. Bright. Brakes. Visually inspect. Approach end looks good. Okay, folks, it's gonna be a normal climb out here. 220 on the turn, and I think we'll be in good shape. Christopher, how are you? All right, you can see how it's scawampus. See this right here? That's the runway. You wouldn't know it, but that's it. Oh, come on, dude. Wait a minute, just a minute. I just want to make sure we are on the right runway, right? Yeah, that's the one I want. Here, I gotta turn the aircraft. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Get over there. I'm gonna check the pavement before we depart, just to make sure we're good. This is runway 2911. This is what we're entering. So 2911 goes across. This is on 22 right. So it gets a little confusing. It's a hotspot 1, this one right here. It's going to make sure you're good to go. We got the right runway. So we're going to look at our ND. We got 21. There's 22. We are set. And we are rolling. Let's go. Okay, throttle's coming up. Midpoint right there. Flight director's on. And auto throttle is engaged. Push down on the yoke. Takeoff thrust is not set. Coming set right now. I gotta compensate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Airplane, what are you doing? What is it doing? Jeez, it's taking off before I want it to take off. Gosh. Pause ready to climb, gear up. Cliff didn't even do that. What the heck, man? It's a lot. Whoa, that's a lot of trim. Alright, so I've got a lot of nose down trim right now. Let's see what she wants to do. Still wanting to climb. Alright, I know it's 2500. I got the airplane. Woo! Climb thrust is set. I got the aircraft right there. Flaps coming up. Man, that was brutal. Okay, I'm gonna just come back on the stick. I get it. I know. All right, there's 2500. Good on the speed. Slats coming in. That was crazy. I don't think the trim was right, obviously. I mean, I said it the correct way, but I don't think it was set like that. All right, what we're going to do is go climb thrust here. Okay, he's taking off right behind me. We're going to come around.
Clear, take off, fly right when they're heading.
So what I want to do is kind of go this way. How's that? We're not going to go around the opposite direction. We're going to go around JFK and Long Island, and then we'll cut up through. All right, so we're going to start a climb now. I just want to keep it low to see what JFK is doing. So we'll go ahead and bring it up to about 27, 29, 30,000. I'll go ahead and get all that done. We'll go to vertical speed. We'll start climbing here on the V speed. Heading select. We got vectors. We're going to go direct to merit. Execute. I can't even see it. Jeez. All right, we're on the climb now. We're going to turn in. We're just kind of making sure we're going south of New York. So you just got aircraft all over the place here, and you got no air traffic controllers. So they would probably vector us the other way, just to be honest with you, but that's all right. We're going to go this way for the heck of it. I'm going to try to show you guys a good time here. This is JFK right there. So we're on the south side of Long Island. Right off our left window is the south side of Long Island. So we're just going to kind of come up like this, climb, and get over JFK pretty high altitude so we don't interfere with their departing or arriving traffic. You can see that right there. Kind of coming up and through as an airplane just departed from us. Whoa, what's that? Good on the nose high. Looking good. Slats are up. I'm going to go ahead and take the airplane. Autopilot's coming on. Autopilot is on. 1, 2. Heading. Bring that heading over. Still on a nice climb here. We're just doing a simple climb. South side, that's JFK. We're heading eastbound. And this reminds me of when I had spatial disorientation. I got an aircraft right in front of me. We're going to go right over JFK. You know they're not vectoring them in over JFK at that altitude. Heading select. Here we go, airplane. Come on. And last but not least, we are going to go ahead and select VNAV. We'll get the airplane climbing good. Throttle's coming up. That's off. We're going to go stowed. I'll show you out the window here, and I'll show you Manhattan.
Okay, traffic definitely 102 taking off from YTC, right?
I got an airplane directly in front of me, 1,700 feet below us, so we're good. He's right there. No factor. Who's calling me at this?
Direct Ricky, fly level 6,000.
Roger, I got him. JFK traffic, Riptide 5803, climbing over the top, JFK 9,000 feet. There's Manhattan right there. So we're going to go over Manhattan, straight to Merritt, and we're done. That aircraft is now 2,400 feet below us. He is no factor. they wouldn't have done this in real life. They probably would have vectored them all off to the north. But I want to give you guys a nice little show here of Manhattan and the city. It's right there. And this is Long Island for those of you who are challenged in that area. We're going to get back to Merritt here, folks. We're going to get going. Okay, climb thrust is set. Let's go ahead and get a climb going here on the overhead. Sorry if I'm all jerky on you. My track IR does that to me. We're going to go ahead and turn these off. 1, 2. We'll do a climb check. Once we get through, we're a pretty good intercept. You can see the city's right here. Let's see if we can see Madison Square Garden. Maybe it was a beautiful night. We ought to get it here. Oliver retracted it. Okay. Coming in. That's done. All right, climb check. Ignition. We'll go ahead and throw that off. Sorry. And let's just check this really quick while I'm at it. All right, we're pressurizing. We're climbing, so we're good on that. I'll give you a wing view. Maybe we could see it. Maybe we can't. The wing's right in front of me. Let's see if we can get a better shot for you, folks. I'm trying to move up so you can see. That wing is a problem. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to go outside and show you. There's Manhattan right below us. The garden is right there. That's 17,000. If I can torque my head around, there we go. There's Manhattan. Pretty, isn't it? Beautiful night. Jeez. I don't think we can ask for better than this. All right, 902 coming across. And track coming up. Let's go and get on the nav track. Track is on, 2992. Alright, belts are off. Pretty smooth. We're not getting any bounced around, so we're good. This is a quick flight, folks. This will be about 40 minutes. Maybe, give or take. Okay. We already did our climb checks. I've got nav. Come on, that should have hooked us up. We are headed to Merritt first. And once we got Merritt, we're going to be on the Roebuck 3 arrival. And that's all it wrote. All right. Any comments? Oliver says New York State Police on your radio. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Patrolling the streets. That's cool. I do have to check this really quick. I have to tab it back to 31 even. There we go. All right, folks. Whew. Fun. Now we're through 18,000, so it's going to turn off those lights before I get yelled at. Well, that's the thing about ACARS. It's not running. So they can't yell at me. All right, this is off. That's off. That's off. Everything else is good to go on the overhead here. And we're going to go to the logo light off. That's it. We'll just settle in. We're kind of flying over New York right now. You see upstate New York. This is Long Island over here off our right wing. Off our left wing here is upstate New York. And we're basically going east right now. We take a heading here, direct to Merritt. 26,000. All right. Roebuck 3, let's go ahead and get the weather for... Somebody want to pop the weather up for Boston. And I forgot to change that. You guys, you got to tell me. You got to tell me. You got to change this. I apologize. I get a little busy. And I forget to update stuff. Now it's updated. Okay. Let's go get the weather in Boston. If somebody wants to pull that up. I'm going to pull it up here too. And we're going to go airports. What time is it? I'll shut this off. And we're going to go to flights, Boston, airports, Boston, weather. ATIS reporting 5 minutes ago. Air saying 280 at 5 knots. 280 at 05. Visibility is, that's 1,000 to go. I'm waiting for the nav to kick in here. Thank you for the METAR. 10 o'clock here in New York. That's right, Oliver. Got a traffic 900 feet above us, 800 feet above us. And I'm looking for him now. Where are you? I got him right there. I got him. He's behind us. No factor now. All right. 30,000 feet. We're at cruise. What I'm going to do is get this weather for us pulled up. Okay, visibility coming in at 10 statute miles visibility. We've got sky conditions, our few clouds at 25,000 feet. It is a beautiful night there in the northeast right now. 09 over 00. Altimeter is 3025. We are landing where? We are ILS, let's see here. 302, we're arriving 27. Departing 33. So we're arriving runway 27 right there. Auto brake's going to be on medium. Let's go ahead and get that all set up and ready to go right now. Okay, looks like nav track hooked up, so we're hooked up to the nav. Great. Runway 27 up to Boston. Let's see what we got, folks. On the approach, we have an RMP GPS straight in, pretty much, and we have an ILS. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't give us any advantage shooting the GPS, so we're going to just stick with the ILS on this one. New York Police Department at JFK Airport are not nice. What do you mean? Of course they are. All right, we got 111.3. I'll go ahead and throw that in here. 111.3. This is the ILS frequency. We're just getting ready for it right now. Looks like I'm going to plug that in here. We're going to go to the legs page. We're going ILS 27. And looks like the AB, or I might want to go a little closer. And I'll show you on the arrival. I'll pull up the Roebuck 3 and we'll go from there. LaGuardia is on. It'll take us all the way, so it should be fine. We'll just do the AB. And I'll click execute. Let's go to legs page and let's take a peek. So I'm going to go ahead and let them up. Seatbelts. All right, let them go walk around the cabin. Whatever they want to do. It's pretty darn smooth up here at this altitude this time. Okay, what we're going to do is I'll pull up our charts here. I'll show you the arrival into Boston. All right, we're going to click in the star. We're doing the Roebuck 3. That is the wrong, oh, what? Nope, that's the right one. So this is a Roebuck 3. I'll go throw it tonight. All right, close that. And then what we're going to, shoot. What we're going to do is we're going to come up this side, and we're going to go in 27 on this way. So that's kind of what we're faced with. And it's going to come up and around. So let's just make sure we got the correct ones. We're looking at Kron, Roebuck Pro V, Jody Kron. Then from there it's Cradle, the Caleb, what was that? Hawkdew. Where is it? Hawkdew. And then it should be in 27 right from there. Vectors to Abe. So right now we're looking at 230 at Flex. There's top of descent coming up. As you can see, this is pretty fast. Comes at you in lightning speed here. This is not one of those flights where you can just go, oh, I'm just going to chill out and do nothing. You can't do that. All right, we're going to drop it down to 23,000 hard altitude over Felix, but we're doing merit, so looks like we got between 23 and 21. We'll go down to 17. How's that? And then we'll reprogram it from there. That's it. We're heading down the chute. I'll show you what we got here. We've got this all in. That's it. And then we got Banky at 16,000. Then Roebuck right there between 19 and 12, 260. So we should be all set. The only thing we're going to have to watch for is this vector. But we'll go ahead and sync that vector up when we get a little closer. The Roebuck 27, and we're looking at 272 on the course. 272 in the course. VNAV coming in. We got 272 course bound right now. $272 right there. All right, there you go. Folks, we're all set. Let's go and program the performance on the aircraft. So we're going to flip this over here. We're going to go to our performance tab. Let's go to landing. And let's plug this in. We're going to go to Boston. It's dry. The winds in Boston, 280.5. And here's our descent. 280.5. The temperature in Boston is a 9. If you're at 5, we're going to go 2-2 on the runway. 27, I'm sorry. Flap 15 over 40. That means our missed approach flap is going to be 15. Our landing is 40, and we're looking for QNH of 3025. 30.25. Reverse, yes. Medium on the auto brake. Our landing weight is up a little bit at 111.4. I'll just verify what it is. Our landing weight is going to be 117. Let's just plan 117. A little more weight than planned. That's because we're burning less fuel, I'm sure. There we go. We've got a ref of 131. I'll write that in there. And we have a factored landing distance of 58.59 with a runway distance of approximately 7,100 feet. Ooh, this is a shorty. I mean, short enough, 7,000 feet. That's not too bad. So 58 on the factored landing. We won't screw around. We won't do a kind of a floater. We'll try to get it on the ground. Okay, we're not going to do any style points on this one, folks. 7,000 foot runway. I don't really want a tango. I mean, it's not like it's short or anything, but you don't have a lot of really room to screw up. Okay, on the way down. Let's go ahead over here. Engine sync is off. Coming down over to our FO side. We're going to go ahead and throw the Transpumps to on, aux is on. That's the hydraulics. We'll go ahead and through our descent checklist here shortly. I just want to make sure we are depressurizing as we should. And we are. Cabin altitude is coming down, which is good to see. Cabin temperature is good. Valves are good there. And landing 303, 3025. That's about right. Okay. What a nice night. I know I've said that before, but sometimes you get blessed with a beautiful night, and this is it. Really pretty. Oh, man. Okay, we got between 23 and 21. We're hitting this right now at Ruse. Then we got all in at 17,000. Then we'll go bank at 16,000. All right, folks. You guys want to see a flight tomorrow or what? Should we stream it publicly tomorrow, I guess? I don't know what time, so that's the only issue. I filmed for our patrons and our YouTube members. I filmed our line flights, our proving flights back from Puerto Vallarta. The only problem is I missed 2 legs because I just forgot to record it. So I've got to get those out to you. You'll see them on the channel here shortly. Plus, I'm working on another. Sean says sure. I'm working on another video, another crash video coming up. Review, I should say. Okay, we're going to start our descent checks. And I want to do a hard altitude at Caleb at 8,000 feet. So let's go ahead and just program that hard altitude restriction at 8,000 feet right now so we don't have to worry about it. We're going to arm it. It is armed. Go around, that's cruise. We'll go around, just thrust just in case. And we will start getting our passengers buckled up. We're ready to go here. This is Long Island right here. Right there, that's Long Island. That's crazy, isn't it? That's how fast this flight is. It's just so fast. It's pretty cool. Gotta love it. It shouldn't be too long of a flight. Nope. This thing is... Oh, you mean coming back? Yeah, coming back is pretty darn quick, too. And I gotta tell you, folks... Uh-oh. I don't want that. Man. Alright. Enough of this. There we go. Seatbelts are on. Good to go. Now I just screwed up all my cones and my rods and everything else. My night vision shot. Are you used to the time change? I am now, but before it's hard. I like the fall though. I like to be able to get a little more sleep. So that's true. So folks, listen to this. If you want to fly, this is an open invitation. We are flying an ETOPS flight from Ontario to Honolulu, and I think the flight's going to leave at 10:40. So I'm going to start posting on Instagram pretty much every day on our story, getting us ready. We're going to fly there on Wednesday, and we're flying in the Spirit of Polynesia, our new aircraft. We might even, I got to look at Part 117 rules, but I'm going to be looking at, we might be able to take off out of Salt Lake in the morning, fly into Ontario, and then from there. But it's about a 6.5 hour flight. So I got to look at the flight time maximum I can do with Part 117. So I don't know yet. Starting a little earlier than normal. It wouldn't start at like 7, but we would start at like 8. So I'll let you know how that goes. No, it's not, Jeffrey. It's not 1040 Zulu. That's 1040 local. So that's going to be 1040 Mountain Daylight Time. Or you know what? It'll be 940 California Pacific Time, or 1040 Mountain Daylight. Yes, I think. We want to take off. All right, hold on. We want to take off 1040 Pacific. So it's going to be 1140 Mountain. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll put us in like 6:30 at night. And the reason why I'm doing that is we got to wait for that. We got to wait for that to come in. We got drag required. Idle. Drag required, huh? A post in Zulu would be best. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'll post it in Zulu time, I guess. UTC plus local. How's that? Boy, it's quiet tonight. What's going on? There's like nobody on VATSIM. It's Friday night. I think it should be lit up right now. That's so weird. It's so hit miss. Like you get a Friday and like everybody, is everybody on the West Coast tonight or something? I bet you that's what it is. Like everybody's on West Coast time. Doing a flight out there. Okay, here comes 18,250 on the speed. All right. I got to push this up just a touch. There we go. All right, there's 17,000. We'll run our checklist right now. Belt's coming on, at least. Denver Crossfire. That's what it is. Uh-huh. I'm like, this is dead. It's usually, you have some ATC on a Friday night up here. The heck's going on? All right, here we go. Descent checks coming in right now. We've got engine sinks. They are off. Pressurization, we've checked them already. Looking good. Depressurizing. Cabin altitude's coming down. Hydraulics are on high. Altimeters, transition altitude to set landing data, and airspeed bugs. Air set checked. Landing checklist, descent checklist is complete. Yeah. Yeah, we use Zulu to avoid these conflicts. I know. I get it. I'll post it on Zulu. Zero. Ugh. So 4. You think you're 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. No. Anyway, I'll find out. I'll find out. All right, we got Cran coming up. Nope. We got Cran, Cradle, Caleb, and then Hokedew. We got this thing lit up like a Christmas tree again. Yes, we do. Our lights are on. Seatbelts are on. By the way, I used SLC, the new one they came out with, self-loading cargo. He just did a release, and I got to tell you, I liked it. I flew with it again. I wasn't frustrated as much because, one, GSX is controlling them now, so I don't have to worry about boarding or anything. They do it all, which is nice. I was trying to get the hang of it. I flew it with 2 legs, and I kind of liked it. So what is, Jeffrey, what's 1040? Let's see here. It'll be 1040 Pacific. What's 1040 Pacific in Zulu? Maybe like... That's what it'll be. Oh, man. It is a gorgeous night. We could probably see the airport from here. I got an aircraft. See that airplane right down below us? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're going into Boston or not, or what they're doing. Let's see what happens. I can't see him on the TCAS. He's too far away. It's 1840 Zulu. Okay, that'll be it. What's it, 7 hours? 1840 Z. Ugh. Unless, and here's the kicker to this, unless we fly from Salt Lake, and then it's going to be a little earlier. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I find out. Okay, it's Caleb and Hokdu. I wonder if we get a weather update. Did we get a weather update? Boston's weather, folks. 25 minutes ago. Same thing. 28027. Yep. We're good. All right, once we land, let's talk about a taxi plan, a landing route, the whole 9 yards. I want to land within the first 1,500 feet of the runway. So I'm going to use a knuckle for a 1,000-foot measure. So on my iPad, I'm doing this, right? I go to my 1,000 feet from like the first knuckle to my thumb, like right there. That's 1,000 feet. So I'm just going to put that on there. I'm going to say, okay, we want to land Delta 1, anywhere between Delta 1 and the runway of 33 left. If we cross 33 left and we're still in the air, we're going around. Okay, that's going to be our go around point. So we need to be on the ground before 33 left, before we cross 33 left. Once we land, we're going to taxi and roll this sucker all the way out until we get to Mike. And then we'll taxi off Mike. We'll go down Mike, Kilo, all the way down into the satellite terminal into Boston. That's the plan anyway. Are you good with that plan? This is going to be a visual approach. We'll back it up with the ILS. We've got an ILS frequency of 111.3. That's set 272 in the course heading. Boston 112.7. Let's talk about a mist really quick if we have to go mist. It's beautiful. It's visual. So if we do go mist approach, we really go around. We'll probably just vector ourselves back around and then land. We'll watch out for traffic. That might be a high possibility here. We'll just keep our eye out for that. And is there any questions? Do you folks have any questions? Missed approach, climb 3,000 feet, direct Boston, Boss Sox, and hold. We're not going to do that, though. We're just going to kind of vector us back around. Okay. That's the plan, man. I've got vectors of 5,000 feet there at Hokdu. Then we got AB. You see that on the ND here? Nav display. We're going to go Cradle and Caleb. Probably going to go Hokdu and then cut that. And we'll plan on that at 4,000 feet over... yeah, I'm going to make that a hard altitude of 4,000 feet because I don't want to be above it. So, Klein is the... We're going to want to fly direct to that from Hokdu. Execute. Now you can see how I just kind of squared it out here. I don't know if you can see it, but I just kind of squared it out. I just kind of shaved off a little bit of a time. Anyway. All right, folks, we're almost there. Bet you I can see the airport. It's right there. Boston is right here, folks. It's right off the left wing. Okay, so we could kind of make this nice sweeping turn around here. You know, I always remember Boston with Cliff trying to kill us. I gave him flight controls, and that was the worst thing I ever did in my life. Should have never done that. Guy's nuts. All right, here we go on the turn. Okay, ready? Through 10,000. Shoots on in the chat if you're there. Here we go. Okay, we're leveling at 96, maybe about 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and check this right now. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and change this down to 4. I'm going to change this down to 5,000. So we're going to come down the altitude here, 5,000 feet. Arm it. It's set. Ready to go. 250 on the speed. We got that. Now we're heading directly over the ocean. That's what this blackness is. Dark. Can't see anything. Sorry. We're feet wet. Let me call him up. Boston traffic, Riptide 5803 on the Roebuck 3, Caleb 8000, expecting 22. Excuse me, expecting 27. I'm getting tired, guys. Whew. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Boston Center just called. 134.7. All right. Let's do that. 134.7. Let's listen to the frequency. I'm sure there'll be a bazillion people online right now. Call them up. Boston Center, Riptide 5803, 8,000 feet, the Roebuck 3.
Riptide 5803, Boston Center, good evening. Descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival. What runway are you set up for? Is it 27 or 33 left?
27.
All right, Riptide 5803, expect the ILS from a 27 approach.
Okay, we'll expect the ILS 27 for Riptide 5803.
And the Z-Jet checking in, go ahead.
Ooh. All right, so 5,000 feet.
Hello. Air France 971 with you, flight level 430.
Air France 971, Boston Center, hello, squawk 1313.
1313 for the Squawk Air France 971.
Riptide 5803, we're to contact 20 southeast of Boston, turn left being 360, descend and maintain 5,000.
360, 5,000, Riptide 5803. 360, 5,000. Heading 360.
And that's your day 22, did you charge check-in?
360 down to 5,000. You got that, folks? 360, heading select. Here we go. Down to 5,000 feet. 5,000 is already set. Check. Just going to kind of cut this off a little bit. So we're done. We're off the arrival. Now we're just going to be worried about the ILS, which is fine. A beautiful visibility. Look at the airport. We will fly the HUD today. It's going to help us.
6104 Boston Center, I got you 5x5. Looks like they're on the ground in Newark. I don't cover the Newark airport, so you can monitor the com for now.
We're going to go VMC. If I could reach.
You can just monitor the com on 122.8.
We have to start slowing down, folks.
And a Riptide 5803, you can descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000 now, Riptide 5803. Speed's coming back. We got to get that speed
Center,
down.
exec jet 822, 6,000.
Exec jet 822, Boston Center. Hello, you can squawk a 4632 enable on what runway are you set up for?
Vertical speed, here we go.
We'll squawk 4632. We're set up for 22 left. It'll be the R Yankee approach for 22 left. We missed an approach turn or an arrival turn, so we just left the arrival and turned due north to wait further instructions.
Exec jet 822, sounds good. Turn right heading 035. It'll be vectors to the ILS turn right 22 left approach. I'll have an aircraft on the ILS for 27. I'll send him in first unless you're okay with the last over my 27.
No, we'll take the ILS for 22 left. Give us just a second to get it set up, and can you say the squawk again?
It'll be 4632, turn right heading 035, and when able to send and maintain 4,000.
All right, we're going to squawk 4632, and we'll turn 035.
Correct.
Waiting for a turn here. I'll make a left turn. Runway's
Air
right
France
there.
71, you're at contact 28 miles northwest of the Kennebunk VOR. Maintain flight level 3, correction, maintain flight level 430.
Meeting 430 Air France 971.
All right, 3000 coming up. Okay, altitude's captured. Speed brakes in. Speed's coming back. 200 now. Flaps 1 notch. Armed. 3000 set. Looking for the heading change here. We should be going left turn shortly.
Riptide 5803, turn left heading 0, correction, turn left heading 300, join the localizer.
Okay, left turn 300, join the localizer, Riptide 5803. Right there, 300. Intercept localizer. Approach is on. ILS is captured. Come down here, I can't see the name
Good evening,
thing.
JetBlue 727 on the ground at Boston. I'm part of Baltimore.
JetBlue 620, correction 727, Boston Center. You can continue taxi runway 33 left there. I also have a squawk code for you.
Flaps 15.
Two taxi 33 left, and we'll stand by for squawk. JetBlue 7.
Runway's in sight.
Boston Center, Executive 822. We got a little saturated. Can you say the altitude again?
Descend and maintain 4,000.
We'll descend and maintain 4,000, and I've got the approach plate up, so we'll be ready to go for that ILS when you're ready.
All right, Jet 822, turn right heading 130.
Sorry guys, you know I piped in.
We'll go down to
3
4,000.
miles from Lunar, maintain 3,000 until establishing the localizer cleared
Or
ILS
right to
27 approach.
130.
Okay, we maintain 3000. We're cleared the ILS 27 approach. Riptide 5803. We have the airport in sight, by the way.
Roger. JetBlue 727, let me know when you're ready to go, runway 33 left.
Yeah, well, JetBlue 727, we're ready to go, Dan.
JetBlue 727, roger. Put the squawk code in, runway 33 left, line up wait.
And we'll get the squawk in, runway 33 left, line up point, JetBlue 727.
He's got plenty of time. Send him. He's got plenty of time.
Is it Jet 822, squawk 4632?
4632, sorry.
No problem.
Okay, 1.5 dot. Gear coming down here.
Riptide 5803, the wind 260 at 5, runway 27, clear to land.
Copy the winds. 27 clear to land. Riptide 5803.
JetBlue 727, traffic is going to be a mad dog on an 8-mile final up the cross runway 33 left, clear for takeoff, the wind 260 at 5.
We're going to take off 33 left, JetBlue.
Okay, there we go. Flaps 28. We're going to go one more notch of flap here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set arm. Now we are armed. Flaps 40, and we're armed. Glide slope hooked up. Speed coming back.
You're going to send and maintain 3,000. Turn right heading 13. Correction. Turn right heading 240. Join the localizer.
Right, 40, join the localizer 822.
So I'm coming in on 27. He's coming in on 22. That's pretty funny. Okay, landing checklist. Here we go. Descent. I've done that. Before landing, gear down 3 green. Ignition. It's on Bravo here. Spoilers are armed and ABS is set. Flaps are 40 with a green light. Landing checklist is complete. Runway's in sight. I have traffic just departing as well. What a beautiful night, folks.
JetBlue 727, stay
Ready.
altitude.
Okay, I'm going to shut this off. I have a visual on the runway, so we don't need that.
JetBlue 727, you're at contact. Climb maintain for level 340.
I'm going to take level 340, JetBlue.
2000.
And is that Jet 822? If you have the field in sight, it might be easier for you to take the visual.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, that's 822. Clear visual approach runway 22 left. Runway 22 left to continue the approach. Or correction, I'll get a landing clearance for you in a few minutes.
Clear for the visual approach, 822.
Now remember, there's no style points for this one, folks. I'm just going to kind of plant it. If you're wondering what I'm going to do here. I'll take over shortly. There's that traffic coming in. I don't know if he just took off or he's coming in to land on 2-2. Pretty approach. Okay, my plane, knock it off. I got the aircraft. .24 knots here. Gotta love that coming off the ocean. .22. I should see that speed starting to die down a little bit. .1000 check. Sync 700. Speed 137. Landing check looks good. A little bit of gust. Correcting on that. Another gust. There's a little updraft. A little turbulent now. Fighting the aircraft in here. Where's the rest of the runway? This thing should be lit. It's kind of weird, isn't it? .500 feet on speed, pretty much. We're getting hammered. A little bit bumpy here down low. There's another gust. Speed's coming in. .200 feet, looking good. Got the airport here. Just gonna drive it down. Check.
40, 30, 20.
There's where I want to touch down. Go. Get in on the ground. Reversers in. Got the aircraft. We're going to roll all the way down.
Riptide 5003, welcome to Boston. You can vacate right turn on to Echo, cross runway 22, left filter 22, right?
Okay, we got vacate on Echo. We'll cross 22 left and 22 right for Riptide 5803.
Correction, Riptide 5003, cross runway 22, left filter 22, right? And where are you parking?
We're on the satellite terminal.
All right. Sorry, say again?
We'll cross 22 left. We'll hold short 22 right.
Thank you. Jet 822, runway 22 left, clear to land, the wind 260 at 5.
Clear to land, exact 822.
Okay, we just crossed this runway. We're going to come up, put that away.
And Riptide 5003, parking at the J-pad, or parking at the main terminal, or over at the signature ramp?
Yeah, it'll be the satellite terminal there. By the cargo area.
Okay, gotcha. All right, you can text parking via Echo, Bravo, Kilo, cross 122 right, good.
Okay, Echo, Bravo, Kilo. We'll cross 22 right, Riptide 5803. So we're going to go Echo, Bravo, Kilo. Got it. We're able to cross now. Keep the landing lights on. Just going to try to peek down that runway. Looks good. Flaps coming up. Okay, so we got Echo straight, Bravo's straight, and then Kilo on the other side. So we're going to cross this runway. We're going to go on to Kilo. This is Bravo coming up. So we're just crossing Bravo. Once we get past this runway, okay, I'm going to hold right here. This is going to be now Bravo. We're on Echo. This is Bravo coming up. And then Kilo. Okay, lights coming off. And then Kilo's on the flip side of the south side. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to make that right into here right now. That's it. Slats coming up. Come on, dude. Hold on. My tiller is not reacting, so. Nice and wide on this turn. Holy smokes. What are you doing, airplane? Okay. Straighten up and fly right, dang it. There we go. Alright, I'm going to shut down number one. Number one's down, APU's coming online. Welcome to Boston, folks. That was fun. What a fun approach that was. That was pretty cool. And I believe our terminal is going to be somewhere over here. I think. I have to get the paperwork, but I think it is. Oh, that wasn't good. I don't like that. Pulled it. Ooh. Alright. APU just fired up. Alright, slow down. We're going to go to Alpha, I believe it's Alpha 13. I usually go on Alpha 13, so I'm going to call GSX. They'll have to put us up there, and I'll stop the aircraft right now just to make sure our paperwork is good. So we'll hold short really quick. Let's take a look at the paperwork, what we got before we do anything else. And then we'll go from there. How's that? Okay, let's pull this into it. That's the old one.
Boston Center, check that 822. We're on the ground and clear. 22 left. My Boston theater is screwed up. So I'm going to disconnecting. Go fix that, and I'll come back with you. Probably to do another flight here in a few.
Alpha 16.
Roger. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. All right, we're going to go 16, I guess. So Sean gave us 16 tonight. That's what we're going to do. Usually I go over here, but it's probably it's called GSX. So we're going to say Alpha 16, sir. See, and I thought I had. I don't. Okay, no, I see it. All right, let's go. Wow, what is going on? There we go. Okay, taxi lights coming off. My hydros are on high, so I don't know what the heck's going on. Shelton says we're already there already? Yeah, we're there. That's a quick flight. I'm going to go swinging in wide. What's catering? Pigs in a blanket? No, I don't think so. When have you ever seen Coastal do pigs in a blanket? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, airplane. Turn. Turn. Man, I got that nose wheel cranked. There we go. Man, it's just like takes off. Not the best parking job I've ever done, I'll tell you right now. Brakes. Brakes set. APU is online. Fuel cutoff. All right, seatbelts coming off. All right, let's call the jetway. We'll deplane us. Requesting deboarding. Jetway should be coming in. Good. Welcome to Boston. That was fun. That was good. Good 2 turns there. That was a lot of fun. Or I should say 1 turn. Still a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll go ahead and throw the anti-collision lights off, and everything else will stay on. We got to deplane the aircraft. We're going to open our main door here. Door is open. Cargo doors are coming open. Let's go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut off the hydraulic pump. There we go. Gosh, that was a ton of fun. That was cool. Let's go outside, have a look. APU is going to come off when I get the ground power on the aircraft. Definitely want that ground power to stop burning fuel, so you know how I roll. Like, I don't want to burn gas if we don't have to. Throw that, throw that. That comes off, and so does that. And these are packs. We'll throw the packs off. We'll throw that to the off position, and everything else is good to go. That's coming off here. That's off. Well, welcome. I'm going to throw the galley off, and we will open the door. There we go. You can see. See you, dude. Scary guy. All right. We are going to shut this airplane down for the night. Pretty cool. Let's go outside, have a look. My pink guys again. I don't know what's going on with these people. Alpha 16.
Airframe sign 71, Lima airspace to the northeast, Moncton is closed. You can monitor to come, bye-bye.
Alright, there it goes. Just shut off. Yeah, Sceneries Fly Tampa. By the way, they just did an update, didn't they? On Boston? I forgot. It was either Boston or it was... but I have to do the update. I have to download it. Might as well do that. I'll do that tonight right after I'm done with this. Let me write down the numbers here. Shoot. Did we get any numbers? 0042. Let's... how about let's do... Arrival 0038-ish. Because I have to now program, I have to do 2 manual PIREPs. And by the way, this aircraft, we're going to shut it down, so we're going to do our termination checklist. We've done a parking checklist already. Let me just go ahead and throw this now to the off position. Okay. Parking brake is on. Flaps are up. Lights are out. Fuel levers are off. Hydraulics off. Beacon is off. And oil hydraulic quantity, check and noted. We're going to do that. We've got oil quantity at 14. And our hydraulic quantity is 16 and 15. So tomorrow, folks, we will be flying this. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night. I'm thinking it will be, just because of the... I'm going to be going out tomorrow night looking at Christmas lights with the family, so when I get home, I'll probably just jump on. I don't know what time it is, so I mean, maybe I'll throw something up there just quick and just estimate like 9. I'm not sure what the deal is with your... Yeah, you know, it's weird. Oh, Vegas, that's the one. Weather radar radiation. It's possible. No, you know, it's if I reset it and I change it to from default, it will work. So I'll get all that squared away when we leave here tomorrow. Beacons off, oil hydraulics check. Parking is set. All right, APU and air conditioning supplies off. Galley powers off. EMER lights. Did I check this? Hang on just a minute. Okay. 50% EMER lights coming up on top here. Going to throw the EMER lights to the off position. It's going to be right here. Off. Emergency lights are off. INS and NORA mode selectors are off. We're not going to leave that. Outflow valve. You should do a beam 15, but that's where you put this. You throw this like this, and you rotate this till it's closed. The problem is, if you forget, you're going to have a problem. What you're doing is you're closing it for the night. So you're closing that outflow valve about right there. And that's closing the valve. The problem is, if you don't remember to flip this switch, you're in deep trouble. You're in Barney. All right, cross feeds. We're going to go ahead and close those. The pneumatics are closed anyway. I closed them. I think I closed them. Yeah, they're closed. Okay. APU masters off. Fuel tanks, pumps. I'm going to throw those pumps off, by the way, and I'll write down my numbers. We'll be good to go. Off, 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 off. Fuel pumps are off. EMER power, emergency power. This is right here. That is off. And battery switch. Go throw the battery off. Passengers are still getting out. It'll go dark on them. The Mad Dog is perfection. You know, I've got to agree with you on that. I like the 7.3. I flew the 7.3 this week. You know, at least 2 legs. I love the aircraft. It's my favorite airplane, obviously. The 737 is just a magnificent machine. I love it. I can relax a little bit on the 7.3. You can't do that much on the MD-80. There's no room for it, which is good. It keeps you active and engaged, and you know what's going on with the airplane. You're right there, you know, flying the MD-80, and I love this bird too. All right, I'm putting this number 12,200 pounds. Okay, gross weight. We landed about what, 115. That was a pretty good landing, right? We'll take it. We put it pretty much where I wanted it to, which is nice. I did turn those hydro pumps off, right? Yes, okay. All is left to do is throw the battery switch in the off position, and we are going to be done for the night. Boom, that's off. You can keep it's on if you're wondering like what the heck's going on. It's just connected to the ground power, so it's fine there. That's what I'm saying. They're all done. Passengers are off the aircraft. They would actually probably tow this airplane out of the stand and park it somewhere over here. in the middle of nowhere, just to free up this gate till tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and throw the bus. That's it. We are closed and shut down. What a beautiful looking flight deck, isn't it? Pretty. Going to the hotel. Where are we staying tonight? Are we staying right by the garden again? Let me see. He tells us where he puts us up. So let's check this out. Tonight the hotel will be in... Where are we staying? The Citizen M Boston North Station Hotel. That's right by the garden where they're playing tomorrow. Turn those lights off. Yeah, I should have. It's all right. All right, you got me. Let's throw the lights off. There we go. Okay, is that better? There's no power on the airplane. But anyway, I'm going to take a picture of this because welcome to Boston, right? You always got to take pictures of when you fly. Good stuff, folks. All right. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great evening, rest of your evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, probably later. It's going to be pretty late. Probably going to be like 9 or 10 my time. So we're flying right on back to Westchester, hopefully with our ACARs running. I'm going to go ahead and check that out right now. Okay. Remember, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right now. Hopefully you got something out of this, learned something. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. We will see you folks later. Sean, what did you say? Did you get that scenery pack with the new downtown? I did not. I did not. You'll be here. All right, Jeffrey. Which one? Where's the scenery pack, Sean? Hey, jump on Discord, will you? Because I'll find out. Yes, I want to deboard everyone. Let's get out of here. We're off this airplane. Neat. Time to go to the hotel. We're done. That's what's so cool about charters. You're like 2 legs, done. It's not like line flight where you're just flying. You know, you got all these legs built up. Yes, hit the like button. That helps. All right, folks. Ciao. We'll see you later.